Welcome viewers old and new, I am Reg Wallace of Team Sleeping Dogs. In this video I am going to teach you the process of making a pitch for a video game, using Angel of Death, the Man Who Would Be God as a test case. First off, what is a pitch when it comes to video games? You can think of a pitch as what you would place on the back cover of a game to get people to want to buy it. This should include your unique mechanic, your genre and/or verbs, and your hook or story. Basically, you want this to really grab whoever is looking at it so they want to know more. So they are willing to give up their hard-earned money to either play or invest in your video game. Step 1. Finding your mechanic. The mechanic is the constructs of rules designed for interaction within the game that allow for gameplay. Your mechanics will be what you base your game around and should influence everything you are striving for. Think of it as your core of the game. A mechanic can be as simple or as wide-ranging as you want, but remember, complexity does not mean quality. In the case of AOD, the mechanic is the building of relationships affecting combat in various ways, from allowing team attacks or guarding a wounded party member to quelling the devastating darkness. Step 2. Genre and/or verbs. So now that you have your mechanic, what do you want the player to do with it? This is where you will try to figure out which genre would best fit your mechanic. It does not mean that your mechanic will pigeonhole your game into a certain genre, as shown by the FPS Portal, but it is usually a good starting point. Genres have general verbs that you can use without really going into much detail, like a FPS has run, shoot, duck, and find cover, or a stealth game has wait and observe. The actions that you allow the player to make should always have some connection with the mechanic. In the case of AOD, I decided upon making it an SRPG because they are about the player using their groups of units together efficiently in hopes of success. So, teamwork. Step 3. Your hook. Your hook can either be story-related, or action-based, or even a mixture of both. So it could be talking about the fantastical adventure the player will be taking part in, or the balls-to-the-walls action that they will be in total control of. Basically, it is the way of flavoring your mechanic and verbs in a way that will lure people in. Just know that not everyone is going to like the same thing, so don't try to please everyone. For AOD, you'll go on an amazing adventure filled with betrayal, death, and destruction. Step 4. Show to others. Now you have everything you need for a pitch. You must now show it to others, because that is the point of creating a pitch in the first place. Find a friend, colleague, family member, or even a stranger and deliver your pitch and get feedback from them. But remember, not all feedback is created equal, so try to gain informative feedback that can help you make your pitch stronger the next time. Step 5. Embrace the suck. You have run through everything you need for your pitch and have gotten feedback, so now it is time for the most important part of the process, embracing the suck. Take what you have gained from the process and use it to make your pitch better and go through the process again. During the course of your game's development, you'll do a lot of this, as any game documentation is alive and constantly evolving till your game ships. I mean, originally AOD's combat was more in the vein of the Tales of and Star Ocean series. Remember though, your pitch is only the first step in the creation of your game, but the process of creating it through iteration after iteration will only strengthen your love for your game. That's all I got, so, well, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, follow me on the tweet.